Our folks left.
You have 1 minute left in your setup period. Begin your presentation.
Good morning, how are you?
Good.
First off, let me just say, this conference has been incredible, hasn't it? Every year, I am blown away hearing the inspirational stories that come from empowering others through entrepreneurial action.
As an organization of students, executives, and educators, we all strive for one common purpose, and that's to make a difference in the world through entrepreneurship. And even today, we get to hear the stories of thousands, even millions of people impacted by the efforts of entrepreneurial action and us.
Today, we have to be honest with you. We do not have amazing numbers to report. Nothing in the millions or thousands. Our small team has focused our efforts in our small, rural community on making a huge difference in a few lives. Our numbers may not blow you away, but our story will.
With a county population of about 20,000 people, we choose to focus on the quality of our impact, not the quantity.
And we are truly excited to be here, sharing our story with you. And that is for two reasons. The first being, we know that Enactus has some of the brightest and most passionate minds with the ability to create change.
And the second being, we want you to take our projects and our ideas back to your companies and your communities to have a greater impact on the world. A greater impact than what our team of 13 students from the rural Eastern Shore of Maryland is capable of.
Real progress will now be made by keeping our projects and business models away from other competing Enactus teams. We believe in transparency.
The stories you will hear, the people you are about to meet today, are just a small part of what is possible. We truly believe that our ideas and our projects can be replicated in larger organizations and larger communities. And that is how we want to make a difference in the world. Does that sound like a good plan?
I think it does. So this is where our story starts. We're a team with 13 members from 6 different countries, representing Washington College, a liberal arts school with 1,400 students that was founded in 1782 with the support of George Washington.
Our school is located in Chestertown, Maryland, a small town with a population of 5,200 residents, located in Kent County on Maryland's Eastern Shore. Our economy is predominantly reliant on manufacturing, agriculture, and tourism.
Kent County is Maryland's poorest county with about 25% of the population earning less than $25,000 per year.
Our team believes in community relationships, sustainability, and not limiting ourselves by the fear of failure.
This year, we realized that we needed to control our expenses by ensuring every dollar was spent wisely. Adding to the challenge, about 50% of our annual budget is designated for required attendance of the Enactus regional and national competition.
Our projects were determined based on what had the potential to best use the principles of entrepreneurship while generating the most smiling faces, both in our community and abroad. And let me tell you, there have been many smiling faces.
So With Hope originated in August 2014 as a fundraising project intended to address global sanitation by raising enough money to take our team to Haiti to establish soap-making businesses to improve access to soap.
We started to produce and sell soap locally, which did very well for us. We were able to develop a product line consisting of 4 types of soap, costing 70 cents per bar to produce, and retailing them for $5 each. And within 7 months, we were able to raise enough money to travel to Haiti.
Now, this next part was a difficult decision for our team to make. When it came time to start planning our trip to Haiti, we struggled to justify it. Why? Because during the time of our impressive soap sales, a couple of things had begun to happen.
First, we saw the positive impact of our project on individuals we employed locally. And second, we realized that we can actually help establish a soap-making business in Haiti without the expense of international travel.
This realization resulted in our decision to redirect the funds raised to a more effective purpose, a purpose focused on creating smiling faces in our local community.
Today, we would like to share with you the new Soap with Hope.
We discovered a real need in our local community that is displayed across the United States. At 19% of the US population, people with disabilities, if formally recognized, would comprise the largest minority group.
According to the American Association of People with Disabilities, more than 8 out of 10 working-age adults with developmental disabilities don't have a paid job in the community.
Individuals with disabilities represent a huge untapped human potential whose employment would benefit both society and socially conscious businesses with achieving their work goals.
Due to their unique skills and abilities, individuals with disabilities can produce incredible results, performing specific task-based activities, and quickly become your best workers.
Our college employs individuals with disabilities who are members of an organization called the Kent Center. This helped us realize that there may be a greater need within our community to employ individuals with disabilities.
The Kent Center represents 60 adults with a diverse range of developmental disabilities. Over 95% of whom are below the poverty line. Last year, we were able to provide part-time employment to 3 of these members to package our soaps.
Working with SOAP allowed the members of the Kent Center to learn new skills. Seeing them receive their paychecks and their sense of pride and accomplishment helped us realize there is an opportunity to include more individuals with disabilities into our soap-making business.
Today, we are proud to say that Soap with Hope produces and sells soap while providing jobs to 8 individuals in the community with a diverse range of abilities, and continues to establish a soap-making business in Haiti.
To make this happen took some creativity. First, we reformulated our product to make the production process safer and more accommodating to people with diverse abilities. We also changed our labeling process to allow for people with different skill sets to actively participate.
We are proud to say that we have successfully incorporated members from the Kent Center family into every step of our business process, including 100% of production and packaging, and even the sales and marketing.
But this is about more than just providing jobs. Not only does our Kent Center team earn a paycheck, but they gain a sense of pride and accomplishment for successfully completing their tasks. The work enables them to focus on the skills they need to achieve their long-term goals and dreams.
These skills include hand-eye coordination, fine motor skills, focus, multi-step directional processes, communication skills, personal space skills, budgeting, and sales.
Employing individuals with disabilities doesn't just make good sense socially, it also makes perfect business sense. During the reformulation of our product and redesign of our processes, we were able to reduce the batch size by 56%, while also reducing the labor time involved per batch by 38%.
What this means is that with our new production methods and our new coworkers from the Kent Center, we saw a 28% increase in efficiency in terms of hourly output of soap bars.
We are committed to paying our members above hourly minimum wage for their work. We currently pay an average of $1 per bar in labor costs, which then brings our total cost per bar to $1.70, maintaining a profit margin of 66% on sales. This money is then split between funding our local soap business and expanding our operations in Haiti.
What this additional income means is a new t-shirt or a trip to the movies for our workers at the Kent Center. Here's Bonnie Brader, the Director of Development at the Kent Center, to tell you more.
Our folks love making soap. It's kind of funny when I come in, they'll say, are we doing soap today? Are we doing soap today? Many of our folks, people would think we're unemployable. But with the flexibility of this program, we've been able to change some of the processes so that people that were once deemed unemployable are able to label the soap, package the soap, make the soap. They don't only gain a paycheck, which truly is a celebration here, but they gain the independence and pride of getting that paycheck. They gain skills of how do you make something? How do you see a project from the beginning to the end? How do you connect with people? So in the end, it's really not about just the money, but about the independence that our family members gain here at Kent Center through the Enactus Soap Home project.
So let's review. First, We began primarily focused on fundraising for an international trip, and then began employing individuals locally in our labeling process, which in turn led us to change our business model to include more individuals with diverse abilities.
But there is one more piece to this story that we would like to share with you. While we canceled our trip to Haiti, we did not stop pursuing efforts there.
As many of you probably remember, Haiti was devastated by an earthquake in 2010. The resulting influx of tradable goods and materials hurt many local merchants and producers.
According to the United Nations, in 2013, 59% of the Haitian population lived on less than $2 a day, and 72% do not have access to adequate sanitation, which should be a human right, not a privilege.
We wanted to try and find a way to sustainably help Haiti, so we planned our trip around improving sanitation there. But when we began to work with our partners, we determined that the real need was for entrepreneurs.
So we decided to specifically focus on helping to teach entrepreneurship by establishing soap-making businesses, which would both create employment and also improve sanitation through access to soap.
We would like for you to meet Ronaldo. Ronaldo is a 21-year-old student from a small village outside of Port-au-Prince. Ronaldo comes from a large family with 5 siblings and raised by a single mother who is an entrepreneur specializing in homemade peanut butter.
When we met Ronaldo, he was part of an entrepreneurship education program with the Haiti Partners organization, which was perfect for us. Haiti Partners is an awesome nonprofit that shares our mission of empowerment through education and entrepreneurship.
Using modern technology, we were able to regularly speak through Google Hangout sessions, during which we helped coach Ronaldo through standardizing his soap-making process, packaging, marketing, and developing new product ideas.
While we were supporting Ronaldo, he was able to secure a loan of 2,000 gourds, which enabled him to buy enough materials to produce soap to generate 3,500 gourds in revenue. This is equivalent to about $33 in expense and $58 in revenue, equaling a 43% gross profit margin.
Some of the challenges of producing soap in Haiti include finding inexpensive raw materials and consistent suppliers. Many small soap producers in Haiti use recycled oils, lipids, and detergents that do not allow them to produce the appropriate hygienic soaps.
We are currently establishing a supply chain of bulk, inexpensive oils that can be used by our partners in Haiti to produce high-quality soaps that can still be sold for a profit.
Now, we not only continue to consult with Ronaldo, but we also consult with other students from the Haiti Partners organization, helping them learn to establish their own soap-making businesses.
We worked directly with 4 individuals who started to set up their own commerce activities around soap, educating and employing others along the way.
What we want you to understand is that this project is no longer about soap. What this project is a model for improving lives through entrepreneurship with individuals in need both locally and internationally.
And it is a model of how overlooked individuals with different skills and abilities are able to be incorporated into a business enterprise, and how business models can be adapted to engage with people who can easily become your best workers.
You see, soap has just been the instrument of change, while entrepreneurship has been the true powering force.
The next project we'd like to introduce to you is called Spartan Club.
In our local community, 15% of the population are faced with food insecurity and limited access to proper nutrition. Of our local adult population, 32% are obese. And within our lowest income group, the obesity rate is 46%.
Since 1993, obesity rates have risen significantly every year. And according to the 2013 Kent County Census, consumer spending on tobacco and healthcare products was above national average.
Of the limited options in our community, most of these target our higher income population, leaving our lower income population with insufficient resources to pursue fitness goals.
As a result, we discovered that there is a significant need for an extensive healthy living initiative that is all about community empowerment. We realized that our rural community fails to provide the necessary resources for all to live healthy lives. We set out to change that and received the support of a Unilever Bright Future project grant to help.
Spartan Club is designed to improve our community's health by bringing people together to empower each other in a sustainable way. A gym without walls.
After speaking with the community to assess their needs, interests, and desires, we determined that a community support system with organized programs would be both beneficial and sustainable.
In order to accomplish this, we decided to start our Spartan Club by providing free community fitness classes. This shows our members that not only is fitness fun and social, it can also bring significant health improvements.
We developed free programs including group exercise activities. Our first activity was Zumba class, with 13 people attending and becoming the first official members of the new Spartan Club.
We also had swimming classes in April, with over 20 people attending. Those who attended learned basic water safety skills and swimming skills, which is important for all children to know, specifically those surrounded by waterways.
At the end of April, we organized a Spartan Club Fitness Festival with over 70 people attending. This gave the participants an opportunity to celebrate and network as a fitness community, promoting our goals of empowerment through health and fitness.
Our efforts positively impact community relations, help people obtain and maintain healthy weights, and also help reduce the risk of lifestyle-related illnesses.
So today, you have heard the story of our team and the role we have played in our small community to bring about sustainable change through entrepreneurial action.
You've also heard the story of the Kent Center, who represent the voices of over 13 million people across the United States eagerly looking for employment.
And the story of Ronaldo and other students in Haiti who are setting up soap businesses, improving the lives of others along the way.
But our story is not over yet. Now, you can be a part of our story. We hope that you recognize the opportunities within your companies and your communities.
To open your doors to employees of diverse abilities by helping others internationally without the expense of international travel. To empower people through entrepreneurship.
And that's why we're here. Because together, using the power of entrepreneurship, we can make a difference in the world, one community at a time. That's why we exist. Why we are Washington College Enactus,
where empowerment takes flight.